Salutations. What's up, people?
Hello.
My name's Pinocchio. This is
Jasmine.
And we're going to be talking about mental asylums, mental hospitals, our experience within these institutions, and we've been to quite a few, to say the least. And we've had some wild experiences, so I'm going to let Jasmine start. We're prepared to be on this roller coaster ride with us, because we're going to go through some ups and downs right now. And I'll just stop talking. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so my name's Jasmine. I would like to share with you guys a quick summary of what I've been through when I got in 5150 holds.
Mm-hmm. And first explain what a 5150 hold is.
Okay, a 5150 hold is a hospital stay for mental health.
Yeah, it's a 72-hour hold at least.
A 72-hour hold,
It
right.
can go up, it can go longer. They can choose to keep you indefinitely, meaning forever, if they want to. But at least 3 days, sometimes it's a week or two. It's rarely indefinitely, but it's happened, and it's sad, it's scary.
Yeah, and I went to a mental health institution when I was, I think, around 22, I believe, 22. And the reason why I went, it's gonna sound bad. I used to have an ex-baby's dad. He would beat me up a lot. So I was so paranoid, and yes, I was using at the time. So that means that I was paranoid from the substance, not sober. I thought he was after me, so I instituted myself,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and because I felt like I wasn't right in the head.
Right.
You know, and I just instituted myself, and I went there. I stood there for 3 days, then they let me go. And then
all right, let me show a little bit about it. Let's just go back and forth. Okay. So I've been on quite a few 5150 holds. My main reason was drugs. I had drug-induced psychosis. I was running around the streets, in the middle of the streets, in the intersections, you know, stopping traffic and talking to myself and yelling at the top of my lungs and being extremely paranoid and delusional and basically a menace to society. You know, I was disturbing the peace. So I've had cops pick me up, I've had ambulances pick me up and drop me off at mental institutions, and they observe me for at least 3 days, and then they'll let me go, or they'll keep me for a couple of weeks. And I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and schizoaffective bipolar type. And before I even ever did drugs, I was first diagnosed with anxiety, depression, then bipolar. So after when I started using drugs, the symptoms just started piling on. They just started escalating, and
that's one thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I was diagnosed with schizoaffective bipolar disorder.
Okay.
But the same thing also. In the beginning, it was first anxiety, then it was depression,
No? Okay.
and then it was bipolarness.
That's crazy.
So it's the same thing. It's crazy.
It's crazy because I know we're both Capricorns. We're both in our 20s. We've both been to jail. You know, I've been to prison. She hasn't been to prison, thank goodness.
No, I have been to prison.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. We're like, you know, we're vibrating on the same frequency. We're on the same level. You know, we're in the same boat. But yeah, I mean, we're
just 2 years apart.
Yeah, we're just 2 years apart. We're very different, but we're very similar. It's crazy, and we're roommates. Yeah.
Yeah, we're roommates, and it's cool. We have another friend that's down there right now with her counselor. We wanted to put her in the video with us as well, so you guys can meet her. And you guys, if you guys have any questions or you guys need any help with any programs that are out there for you guys to get resources, just let us know down below, and we'll be happy to give you guys the information.
Yeah, hit us up in the comments.
And it's for free. You guys will. It's not for free, but in the beginning, it's for free.
Well, it depends on what program you go to. A lot of programs are covered. A lot of programs are
covered by Medi-Cal.
A lot of programs they get grants from the government. So it's a free stay, but a lot of them tend to require at least, you know, some form of insurance. And that could be Medi-Cal, you know, it could be Medicare, Medicaid, and that's free to register and get, you know. So I mean, obviously it's not as beneficial as private insurance. Say if you have a good job and, you know, they give you private insurance, you get a lot more health benefits and coverage.
Oh, my boyfriend texted.
But anyway, you can get into a program. Hey. You can get into a program. Oh my, we're doing a video right now, okay?
Sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, and then so if you are struggling with mental health, or if you're struggling with drug addiction, and you want help but you don't know where to go, I'll tell you right now, you could, I think it's 211 you can call. Is it 211 or 411? It's either 211 or 411. You could dial them from any number. Yeah, it's probably 211. And they'll help you out, or you could just hit us up in the comments with your name, your number, your email, your address, or your zip code at least, and then we'll do the research for you and give you some information. So, yeah. But yeah, so we've both been on 5150 holds. We've both been locked up in mental institutions, whether it be just an actual hospital with a mental ward or mental hospital. That's just all for mental health patients, you know, not just medical patients as well. Not, you know, both. But yeah, so we've both been to jail. We've both been to prison. Have you been in the mental part of the jail?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
It's on
with the yellows and blues, right?
And blues.
Yeah, me too.
My gosh!
If you're classified as a mental,
the fucking what's it called?
The turtle suit.
No.
Oh, the gown. Not
the minions.
The fucking minions. We look like minions when they put you in yellows and blues. The yellow top, blue pants. No, but the thing is
that they call them fuck, I forgot that word when it's like a flop.
A flop.
Like a flop. They call us flops or something.
That's
like that.
Oh, J-Cots. J-Cats. Yeah. It's crazy.
It's J-Cats. Yeah, like a flop.
Yeah, what the hell is a flop? Yeah, I'm a flop. That's what I identify as. Yeah, I'm a J-Cat. What's up? What's happening? That sounds more legit. You know, like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a good thing. Don't call yourself a J-Cat.
Dude, I didn't want to be in the yellows, but they fucking see my record, you know? So I was kind of lying to them when I got there, and they're like, we're gonna find out anyways. And I'm like, so why are you asking so much questions?
When I first got put in the yellows and blues, when I first went to jail, a clinician came up to me, a mental health clinician. She was like, do you feel like harming yourself or anyone else? And I was coming down off of drugs. I was in a very irritated state of being. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. So I had an attitude. So she was like, okay, interesting. So she's like, okay, we'll note that. Whatever she said, she's like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And then they came back with a gown. They're like, okay, you're going to need to strip from all your clothes and get in this gown because you're a danger to yourself and others. I was like, what the hell, dude? I didn't say I wanted to kill myself or anyone else. I just said, I don't know. Like, that's, I should have just said no comment.
No, dude.
I was just having a bad time. They're like, you can't go back on your word now or whatever. They're like, get in the suit or else we're going to, have the female officers force you in the suit. Obviously, because they can't get the male guards can't. If you're biologically female, the male guards have to have permission in order to strip search you. You have to have like an identification card saying that you prefer a male to strip you if you're trans or whatever. But actually, when I first went into jail, I was in a male jail. I just remembered that. Yeah, it was a crazy experience. I was only there for like a month and a half. I spent at least 10 months in jail. And most of my time was in a female jail, but my first month and a half was in a male jail. And I was in a cell by myself, nothing weird happened. I showered in a stall all by myself, nobody looked at me. And nobody knew, that I was transgender. They thought I was a regular dude. But yeah, when they strip searched me, it was crazy because I was covering my chest, I was covering my crotch. And they didn't touch me like down there and on my private places. I guess they weren't paying attention. They didn't give a fuck. So, or maybe they noticed they just didn't care. I don't know. A lot of people told me.
Were you able to sneak some in?
What?
Sneak some in? Some drugs?
No, I wasn't able to sneak nothing in. What the hell?
I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. And I don't do that.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, we don't do none of that. No.
When I was in prison, other people did that, and I'm not gonna lie, I purchased drugs from other people that were in prison.
In prison,
and jail. When I went to the female jail, it was more turned than the male jail. You know what I'm saying? Because male jail is like, it gets turned. I mean, people be singing, people be rapping, people be cussing each other out, people be cussing out the guards. But oh my god, I never seen any drugs in there, and there probably was some, but I never seen them. But when I got to fucking the women's jail, drugs were fucking everywhere, and those girls were crazy as fuck. They did the same thing, fighting each other, cussing each other out, cussing them guards out, but like non-stop. At least the dudes, they know they have a tipping point. They know when to stop. They just say their piece and then they're done. But the girls keep going and going and going, and it's like, oh my fucking god, like shut up, I'm trying to sleep. But anyway, a lot of them, I feel like the female population, they say that females are really emotional beings. So when they're mentally unstable, okay? Like, everybody, I'm not going to say that females are more mentally unstable than males. I'm just saying, like, I noticed, my observation, that a lot more females in the jail system, because it's a fucked up system. Like, it's a hellhole. It's not a fun place to live. It's not Disneyland. Yeah, it's not the happiest place on earth. It's very stressful. Oh, cool. You're going to take me with you?
How? If you're leaving to go see...
Shut up! This is not a part of the video, okay? We're not going to discuss personal information.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Okay, I'm sorry for that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But anyway, it was crazy.
She's crazy, you guys.
I'm crazy. Yeah. She's crazy.
No, she's crazy in love.
Who's crazy in love? I'm a dude. Why are you saying she?
I mean, I'm sorry, he.
Oh my
He's
god.
Crazy in love.
Thank
He's
you.
Crazy
Appreciate it. Damn. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Okay. Okay, so, when I got to the women's jail, it was a different environment. Like, it was way more laid back for me in the men's jail. Now in the women's jail, it's just energy everywhere. Like, just feminine energy everywhere. Like, so much estrogen. You know how people say, oh, you guys got too much testosterone, you just need to blow off some steam and then you'll be fine. Estrogen just was there 24/7 all over the place. Okay, it was omnipresent. But yeah. So, I was still in the yellows and blues. They just transferred me from the male yellows and blues to the female yellows and blues. They're like, yeah, you could transfer. Because I told them, I was like, when I started my menstrual cycle, because in there, they didn't give me no testosterone. I was like, and when you're on testosterone, you don't get your menstrual cycle. So I was like, hey, you guys, I just started my menstrual cycle. I'm transgender. I don't got no surgery. I need to go to the women's jail where they can accommodate me. I can get some pads, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, okay, we'll transfer you. And I was like, okay, good. But yeah, I transferred over, and then luckily I met another transgender guy that he told me about how I can get my testosterone, for free. I was getting it for free on the streets too. Well, it was covered by my insurance. But yeah, and luckily I was able to take that instead of having to, we have a menstrual cycle every month. It's the worst. I hate menstrual cycles. Why are we getting off topic? What's wrong with you? You should have told me, hey, you're getting off topic. We have to stay on the point.
Okay, so back to 5150.
Mental health, okay? We could talk about, like, you said you were diagnosed with anxiety. You said you were diagnosed with depression. You could talk about why, or you could talk about your symptoms or what you were going through.
Okay, the symptoms that I went through were basically in the beginning paranoia, which they said I had anxiety, and then I had depression when I started wanting to kill myself because I tried to kill myself. There was another time when I went in and I drank all my nighttime pills, and I was in the hospital and I literally was going like this, like
wow,
like freaking
and we're definitely
going
gonna...
in little pieces, like not little pieces, but like going like twitching.
Yeah.
Like twitching and stuff, and like I felt so.
A lot of medications, especially if you take more than you should, can cause uncontrollable bodily movements, So,
yeah, I felt like that, and
you could have had a stroke, you could have had a seizure, you could have had a heart attack with heart palpitations, you could have died, but obviously that was your goal. But...
they hospitalized me, and they
did they pump your stomach?
They didn't pump my stomach. Okay. They gave me
IV
through the vein, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And right. And then the third time I started seeing things. I started seeing because rest in peace to Monica Dominguez. The thing is that she got killed. She got shot in the head from my baby's dad's stepdad, Mike. and he shot himself after in the head. So I had trauma from that because I started, and my daughter, I mean, she's not my daughter anymore because she got adopted. I'm not even sure if she's even named the name that I gave her.
She's still your daughter.
But she's still my daughter.
Just not your legal
Just not my legal daughter. Yeah, I had her.
She's your biological daughter.
Biological daughter.
That'll never change.
Okay. And, what's it called? The thing is that, I was seeing guns by me. Guns by me, and everywhere I would go, it would follow me.
Wow.
Telling me, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself.
Wow.
And I needed to hospitalize myself because I knew they needed to again diagnose me with something else because it was getting worse, and it's because I was abusing the drug and taking the medication at the same time, which made it worse. For me,
and you know what they say, you're not supposed to mix alcohol with medication.
So it made it worse for me, and still drugs. To this day, I take medication. I actually ran out today, but I have an appointment on the 24th.
You don't have to tell them. They're gonna fucking start. Oh, what pharmacy do you go to? Well, there could be any pharmacy. It's okay. It could be any pharmacy. It's not like you could say what day you were.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna. Excuse you. I'm talking.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I was just nervous for a second. My bad.
So yeah, I started seeing guns, and I said no. I need to go hospitalize myself because they need to diagnose me with something else. They need to give me some good medication so this could go away because I was really scared.
Right.
At that time, I was so scared. I couldn't even take a shower. I was so paranoid. Like I couldn't even take a shower. Like I took a shower, but I couldn't even take it out in peace. You know.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, like I need to go to the hospital. So I went, and then that was the last time I went to a mental health institution.
Okay.
But I went to at least 5 of them.
Do you still deal with mental health issues today?
Yes, I do. And I see red. I feel like I'm hurting someone. I feel like someone is like always like wanting bad towards me. That one I actually believe it's true. It's spiritually done because I had witchcraft done to me. Some older lady, she got really upset because I owed her a lot of money because she was giving me substances and I wouldn't pay her. So I owed her over $1,000 of substances. But the thing is that she did witchcraft to me, so I could be mistaken by the mental health and the witchcraft that she has done to me. But I know
obviously if somebody does witchcraft on you, it's gonna affect your mental health. So
right?
Yeah, but exactly. But it's good that you're aware of that.
So it's good that I'm aware of that. But so that's one of the things that I'm dealing with still to this day. That I see red, or I feel like someone is always after me. Like not after me, but someone's always like wanting bad towards me, which is her. And yesterday, the angel Michael, he was telling me some lady, she just, and I knew because when I was using, they said the lady's doing the witchcraft over a mirror. That's why when you see yourself, you don't recognize yourself. And stuff like that.
You looked in the mirror and not recognized your reflection?
No, sometimes I feel like it switches. Like sometimes I look lighter. Sometimes I look darker. Sometimes my arms look different. And I'm just like, that's kind of weird. That's exactly what he meant.
Yeah.
You know, and I read it. I was watching the video yesterday in the nighttime, and I was like, wow, dude. And he's like, but Angel Michael wants you to know that this is the last day. You don't have to worry about it no more. So all day, I've been good. I haven't worried about it.
Woohoo! So, yeah! All right, my turn. So, since we were talking about mirrors over here,
I hurry up because I have to reply back to my boyfriend.
So what happened was, since she was talking about mirrors, it reminded me of something. I seen a video on the internet. I think it's on YouTube. Of this little girl in her room. She was an Asian girl, and she was playing with her doll in the mirror, and she turned around, but her reflection did not turn around with her. She turned around, and her reflection just turned around and looked at her. Like, she was facing this way, and her reflection should have been facing this way, but it turned out and it looked at her. I was like, oh my god, that's fucking creepy. And it was an old video, you know, an old-looking video. It didn't look like CGI. It didn't look like Photoshop. It didn't look like, you know, special effects. But, hey, I could be wrong. But I had a friend that talked to me when he said when he got high on weed, he looked in the mirror, and his reflection, like, folded his arms and mad dogged him, and then turned to the side. Like, I was like, okay, that's weird, bro. Maybe you were just super high and was hallucinating. I don't know, you know, if weed makes you hallucinate like that. Maybe it was laced, but you know, I've had some trippy experiences off of weed too, but I wouldn't say I, you know, went that far. But I mean, I have hallucinated though, and it was real to me. So I'm still kind of iffy about saying whether it was a hallucination, because it was real, you know. But it was like, you know how the doctors ask you, do you see things that other people can't see? Do you see things that really aren't there? I'm like, what type of question is that? How can I, if I see it, it's there, motherfucker. But yeah. So yeah, but I've been there. When I was in jail, it was nighttime. It was dark in my cell. I was by myself in yellows and blues. I was falling asleep, and then I was falling asleep, but I kept nodding in and out. And then one time I was like, when I came back from nodding out, I was like, okay, let me just like stay up until I'm actually gonna fall asleep and stay asleep, because I'm tired of just nodding in and out, waking up and going back, waking up, going back. So when I decided to just try to be alert, I seen a shadow of a man. Okay, I seen a shadow of a man. He had he was just a shadow, but it was a 3D shadow. Like, you could see his body, you know, not in just 2D form. It was in 3D form. He was wearing a hat. You know, I seen his hair. I seen his clothes were like, you know, baggy, and he wasn't looking at me. It looked like he was turned, and I seen his back, you know, and it was really in my room, in my cell. And another time, I didn't see something, but I heard something. I was dreaming, right? But it was a lucid dream. Meaning my body was asleep, but my mind was awake. My mind was conscious. My mind was aware. And I was actually, I was in this room. It was a dark room, and I was trying to contact the love of my life. I was saying her name. I was saying, so-and-so, are you there? So-and-so, where are you? So-and-so, I love you. So-and-so, I miss you. Her name's not so-and-so. I'm just not going to tell you her name in this video. But anyway.
Dang!
But as soon as...
Jealousy!
Yeah, what you want to know her name for, bruh? You want to go? So I know what I was saying. I say her name a lot in my own channel, but I don't really... I'm trying not to do that too much, you know? I'm trying to, like... You know how people say, yeah, that's my name, don't wear it out. I think I've been wearing it out, so I'm trying not to do that no more, you know? I'm trying to have discipline. But anyway, the point is, I was calling out her name, and then I heard a voice, clear as day. It was a sound outside of my head, but I heard it from in my dream, so I guess it was in my head. It was so crystal clear. It said, my name's Pinocchio, right? My nickname, my spiritual name. It said, marry me, Pinocchio.
Oh my god!
I swear it said that. But
I don't like this bed.
Oh my god. But the only thing is that was disappointing. Because this is the woman I want to marry, right? I was calling out for her. It wasn't her voice. It was another woman's voice. And I was like, who the hell? So I woke up, right? I woke up out of anger. I was like, oh, damn. Like, what the... Who was that? And then as soon as I woke up, I felt a spirit fly by, like, touch my leg. It didn't, like, touch it, like, grab it. It was just, like, flew over it or how do you say it? Gently just... I felt the wind from the spirit. It was crazy. I felt movement, okay?
Wow.
And it felt like somebody was trying to touch me, but then got scared and, like, flew away. You know, a spirit. So I was like, hopefully it was her. I don't know. But, you know, that's weird because if it was her, that means her physical body's dead. I mean, no, you don't have to have a physically dead body in order to astral project and have your spirit travel into a different place in the earthly realm, because it's called astral projection. Like, it's a real thing that people do. You can leave your body and go somewhere else in the world,
right?
And observe. I've done it.
That's crazy.
I haven't. Well, actually, I've only done it in the same. I haven't like left. Almost did, but I only like went up to the roof and I looked at my body sleeping, or I just barely hovered right above my body, not even reaching the roof. But I have flown, and my astral body has been other places, just not in this realm, in other realms. Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about mental health. I'm sorry. So
no, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're done for today.
Okay.
But
let me just say a couple more things.
If you guys need help, the help's there.
Reach out
to us. Okay.
Yeah. One more thing. I used to like self-harm. I don't know if you ever self-harm.
Self-harm?
Self-harm.
No,
like cut yourself.
Pills.
Okay. I was collecting pills at one point too. I collected about 40 pills. They were sleeping pills, and I was contemplating taking them, but I decided not to. I decided to get some help because I was like, you know what? I'm in a really dark place, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's hope for me. So yeah.
Right.
But I have attempted suicide before. I've tried to drown myself. Utterly failed. Thank goodness. And I threw myself in front of a car, and luckily I didn't have any broken bones, but I did injure my leg very badly, and I was limping for quite a few months. And what's another? Oh no, then the other time I tried to overdose. So 3 main times I've tried to commit suicide and just failed. So I guess it's just not for me. I'm supposed to be here for now. And yeah. Before that, I just self-harmed. I used to cut myself. You can see my scars if you want. It's kind of dark, but I don't know if these scars are ever gonna go away.
Someone's alive.
You didn't notice? You just noticed?
God.
Oh, it's not that bad. Oh my God, I don't do it no more.
No, wait. Let me see.
Only some of them are deep. Most of them are superficial. I was just trying to feel something. I wasn't trying to literally go deep. I was just trying to feel.
I'm mad at you.
I like the incision. I like the feeling of the slicing, and I like the feeling of the blood trickling down my arm. It was comforting for some reason. It was like a therapeutic type thing, but it was unhealthy. It's not a healthy habit. It's very dangerous because you can accidentally cut an artery if you try to cut deep, and it's just putting metal to your skin. I was using a razor. The first time I ever cut, I used a butcher knife. You know what I'm saying?
Don't try this.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't do it no more. It's not for me. It's not for you. It's not for anybody, okay? Don't do it. But yeah, stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, emotionally, even physically. When you're physically healthy, you feel more inner peace. You know what I'm saying? So try to eat vegetables and fruits and drink a lot of water. I ate a lot of junk food. So I'm not always vibrating at a high level, at a high frequency. I have to challenge myself to be aligned with my higher self. You know what I'm saying? And there's quite in the past couple of years, I've actually not eaten as much junk food as I used to, and I have noticed a change in my energy and in my my overall well-being. But I still have a long way to go. I still have a lot of self-discipline to practice. So yeah, try to eat a lot of organic fruits and organic vegetables, because a lot is processed. They spray them with pesticides for preservatives, and it's just it defeats the purpose. It kills the nutrients. So yeah, get the organic ones. Whole Foods is a good place to go. Trader Joe's is decent. And there's some cheaper grocery stores that you can go to and that say it's organic. Not really sure if it's false advertisement, but hey, go. It's better than nothing. Maybe it's Smartify. I don't know. Sprouts? But yeah, at least. But the main top ones are Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. You know what I'm saying? Sprouts? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah. And then meditate. Meditation is so fucking vital. We do it every morning, guys. We meditate every morning. It's so awesome. Yeah. It helps you to ground yourself, be centered, and be peaceful. And it helps it with the prayer. Okay. And it helps you find mental clarity. So if you're struggling with mental health, meditate, even do yoga. I talked in my video on my channel about how I did yoga, and I was literally one with the universe. I'm telling you, I kid you not, I felt the energy flowing within me and around me, and it was powerful. it was magnetic. Okay, I'm telling you, I was more balanced than I've ever been in my entire life. So yeah, we've both struggled with mental health. You know, we've been through the roller coaster. We've been through the ups and downs, the negativity and the positivity. You know, you can have positive mental health. You have to manifest it, and you do so by simple steps, positive coping skills. You know, so
right.
we're gonna close it out now. We've been talking for a long time. She talks way too much. I've been trying to stop her. You know, she's
sure.
just. I'm sorry you had to endure that.
You talk most of the time. Oh my gosh, you didn't even talk that much.
I did. You talked a lot in the beginning.
It's okay. I didn't have much to say anyway. But okay, so we would like to close this out with the prayer.
Yeah. Bow your heads, close your eyes right now, or else. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. You can listen to it, or you can click out. If it's not for you, it's fine. But we just want to, for those who are prayer warriors like us, you know, manifesting peace.
Should we do the serenity prayer?
Yeah, let's do the serenity prayer. That's a really good one. That's my favorite one, actually.
All right.
Besides the Lord's Prayer. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Yeah, we did that. All right. Peace. Oh God. Oh, look. And stop it.